Gnosis. The truth is there to find. The Greek word, which would become know or knowledge. Gnostics believe through meditation and mystical rituals, fundamental truths about the universe can be learned. The principle of correspondence, as above, so below, is integral to many mystical theologies. The truth of all is the same as the truth within. They have decided to primarily use this framework to say that God's oldest and strongest powers, personified and manifested into giant pieces of shit known as archons, which made us and the material world so that we could suffer, and they had something to rule over. Luckily, people were difficult to create, so it took the hand of all the archons all together, and even that wasn't enough with all their powers combined. So the benevolent, omnipotent, actual God, or the real big boy, the real creator of which all emanations come, the guy who manifests the entire pleroma, or fullness, literally fullness of all things, took pity upon us and decided to give us a piece of herself to fuel us. A divine spark. Our vessels, both body and mind, are prisons so that the archons can enslave the spark, the soul, the spirit, but we are stronger, and we will return to the source. This is the ultimate goal, as the material world is awful and evil and seeks to enslave us at all times, and all the mechanisms between our machineries of control. But through realizing the inner divinity, the Christ within us all, goddamn. Through realizing the true inner divinity within all this muck and mess, we will return to the source. Be one with God. You are God. Number 2, you are God. You know you're just allowed to do things, right? Like you don't need permission from anybody. You can just do shit. There are many small problems in the world that you can fix. Sometimes you miss and you just hit the ear and make the whole situation worse. But sometimes you just take a day and fix a pothole. You'd be surprised what some traffic cones and safety vests can do. Shut down a whole road for a day. Not that I'm advocating for that, but you can just do things. You can just do things. The world is ours to change. And if we were all gods, how would you control a population of gods? Tell them repeatedly that they're nothing, that they're less than, that they're filthy, that they're disgusting, that they're worthless, that they're useless, that they can't do anything despite all the machinations of society all being run by human hands? What are you gonna do? You're gonna farm that out? You're gonna get rid of that? How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do that without human hands and minds? And you grant them any semblance of fake power that is allowed by the higher archons of control in this world. Pit them against each other. You let one be greater by putting somebody below them rather than exalting them themselves. We're all just fighting over shit. We're all just shades of wheat. Number 3, your vote matters. Fuck vote, even if it is rigged. Do it. Do the thing. Look. Neither of the candidates are ever going to be great, especially if you want change, especially if you're suffering in all the same ways that they've been causing us to suffer all these years and doing nothing about and pretending to give us small consolations from either side. But even this back and forth, even this small minutia of power that we've been given, we fought for it. We weren't given shit. We fought for it. We fought for it. Not taking advantage of it teaches them that they can just continue fucking pulling bullshit and rigging elections. Oh my God. Number 4. We've killed God Almighty, and the lesser gods thank us for our efforts. Nietzsche declared God dead. Maybe he wasn't the first to do it. Maybe he didn't say it at all. I don't know. I haven't read him. But he is accredited to it in the culture. So he declared God dead. And then he spent the rest of his life talking to gods he made up in his head. Thus spoke Zarathustra. Where is the Zarathustra? Don't worry, Nietzsche. Zarathustra isn't real. He's dead. Man's killed God and then spent his entire life creating gods, trying to talk to Dionysus or whatever inside his soul, and then finally he was happy with Zarathustra, happy enough to dedicate the last years of his life to him, and he just let it eat his soul and fell into madness. What a bitch. A dead king is the end of tyranny, sure, but just as often a fragmentation into many smaller and more cruel and focused and unstable tyrannies. We must be careful of the type of consumption which can possess entire nations against the people for abstract concepts. The abstract, hyperreal super objects with their own personality and temperament. Oh boy, I wish there was a word for that. I wish we didn't get rid of the word for that. Wouldn't that be... Number 5. Grill up, baby. Oh my goodness. I pumped so much of my life force into my damn phone, and it's getting turned into pennies. Hello, hooray. I'm glad that I'm contributing back into this because I'm so needy. So goodbye, like and subscribe.